Chad's president is meeting Niger's coup leaders to negotiate a peaceful end to the crisis. It follows an ultimatum issued by the West African regional bloc, warning coup leaders to reinstate the president within 1 week or face military action. Coup supporters gathered in their thousands in the capital Niamey. Some of them attacked the embassy gates of the former colonial power France. Sarah Khairat begins our coverage.
What started as a peaceful protest by pro-coup supporters in Niger against France turned into this. They came out in their thousands in the capital, and some tried to break into the French embassy. Chanting "Down with France," their message to the former colonial power was clear: to not meddle in Niger's affairs.
I would like to say to the European Union, the African Union and ECOWAS, please stay out of our business.
The people are suffering in this country. We shouldn't be living like this. We're coming out to support the forces because they're here to bring us balance.
After Wednesday's coup, the head of the Presidential Guards unit, General Abdurrahman Chiani, declared himself Niger's new leader. But France, an ally of ousted President Mohamed Bazoum, has condemned the takeover, along with the EU and the West African regional bloc. ECOWAS leaders have gathered in neighbouring Nigeria for an emergency summit. The bloc has called for the immediate reinstatement of President Bazoum.
I believe that all means will be used, if necessary, to restore constitutional order in Niger. But ideally, everything should happen in peace and harmony.
For their part, the coup leaders say they took power because of the lack of security, economic troubles and corruption. And they are warning against what they say is an imminent threat of military intervention by ECOWAS forces.
The objective of this meeting is to agree a plan of aggression against Niger through an imminent military intervention in Niamey in collaboration with African nations, not members of the organization and certain Western countries.
The EU and France have already suspended security cooperation and financial aid to Niger, with France warning that any attack on its nationals will have consequences. Sarah Khairat, Al Jazeera.
Let's bring in Ahmed Idris, who's at that ECOWAS meeting in Abuja. Ahmed, first of all, what exactly do we know about what Chad is proposing to try and end this crisis?
The details are kept close to the chest of West African leaders and the Chadian president. His presence in Abuja today was no coincidence. Looking at the events in Niger, also the presence of other West African leaders attending the summit, and also, if you remember, in the early days of the coup, Niger refused entry to certain West African delegations. In fact, the president of Benin Republic was supposed to be there. Then eventually, after meeting president of Nigeria, who was chairman of ECOWAS, that meeting was cancelled. Now, we understand, although not officially, we understand that President Idris Deby is going to mediate to bring that crisis to an end and also deliver the message of the West African leaders there.
And Ahmed, how likely, how serious is the prospect of military intervention by ECOWAS looking?
We haven't seen ECOWAS intervening militarily for a very long time. The last successful one was in 2017 when Yahya Jammeh was trying to stay put after he was defeated in the elections. But with the saber rattling around from ECOWAS, from the European Union, from the United States, and even United Nations, people are taking this very seriously. But the big question is, who is going to foot the bill and who are going to send in troops into Niger? Yeah, Nigeria has a bigger force than most of these countries, but will other countries join in to sort of send the message to the military coup leaders in Niamey? That is what we don't know at the moment.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much, Ahmed Idris.